Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now we are listening.
Jai Ho! Premgopal. Alright, Baba. Ekadashi special.
We are listening to the second line, that means Ditya Charan of Mahamantra. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We already listened first two words. Hare Rama. Now the third word. Hare. Hare Sri Caitanya Jive Sarva Mangal Ataiva Harinam Sarva Shmangal. Harinam Sabhakta Hriday Kiva Karay Ramam Ataiva Ramanam Karayvaham. Hare. Hare Sri Caitanya Jive Sarva Mangal. Hare means he is stealing. He is stealing from us, from all the living entities. Here Haridas Thakur, he never mentioned about only the human beings, but all the living entities. Anyhow, will be connected with Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu by taking darshan, by listening his kirtan, anyhow, by meditation, anyone, when they will get connection with Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, suddenly he will take away all the amangalments, that means inauspicious. All inauspicious. Here is not only the inauspicious, in this word amangal, that means everything. Darkness of ignorance, ajnanata, avidya, which is known as klesha. In Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Goswami, he said that if you will get connection with bhakti, then it will do so many things for you. Kleshagni Shubhala Mukhala Hutakrит Shudurlabha Chandrananda Pradayini Sri Krishna Parshini Jasa. Kleshagni, Klesha, it will destroy Klesha. What is klesha? If you go by the word in general way, then klesha means, that means the activities. Tiredness, parisram. But here, Rupa Goswami Pad, he said something, another thing. Here, klesha is not your work or activities, working activities, but klesha is kleshastu papam tad bijam aviddache titriha. Klesha means first papa, the sin. Sinful activities known as klesha. If you get this bhakti, if bhakti will manifest inside of your heart, because bhakti always will manifest by herself. You cannot develop, you cannot grow it. It will develop herself. Bhakti will develop by herself. Only we have to keep our dedication, our practice. We have to continue this. So, by bhakti, first should destroy all sins, sinful credits. And then, tad bijam, from where this sin will come, from where these sinful activities will come, the seed of the sin. Because if you see one tree, that means you have to know this, from one seed it's come out. Isn't it? Without seeds, no plants will come out. So when inside of our heart there has a big tree of sin, Papa Vriksha, that means from somewhere it is growing. There has one source. If you will get connection with bhakti, then it will destroy this source also. Only by the prayaschitta, that means purification activities, in scriptures, in Smriti, scripture said, in Srimad Bhagavad also, Shukadeva Goswami Pad, when he was described about the hell, Naraka, then Parikshit Maharaj stopped him. Oh, Moni, please stop this. Just tell us how one can get relief from this all narakas. Then Shukadeva Goswami Charan, before he will start Krishna katha, he said, oh Parikshit, if somebody just did some sinful activities, then he has to do prayaschitta. That means?
Atonement. Atonement.
Atonement.
In English, yeah.
Yeah. So he has to perform this atonement. But Parikshit Maharaj, he said, by these activities, no one can get free from this pain. Because we're always doing this, not consciously. When we're doing some sinful activities, that time our mind will be unconscious. Karoti bhuya vivasha. After they will do, then they can realize, oh, I did some mistake. So then they will lament. But for prayaschitta, for atonement, the lamentation is the first prayaschitta. You have to realize you did this mistake. Then you can perform this. Otherwise it will not work. So Parshit Maharaj he said that, oh, hey Muni, by this atonement, one can get purification. Because again and again you will do this. And when you will be very old, when you will be sick, when you will lose all memories, that time, if you do this work, atonement, it will not work. It will not fruitful. So that is why we have to accept this bhakti. We have to follow this bhakti path. Because bhakti will stop everything. It will destroy the sinful activities, the sinful credits, and the source of the sins. Then we can go away from this all. Then we can get this free from Maya. Then avidya, the darkness of ignorance, from where our mind always will divert. We are trying to go somewhere, but we'll go somewhere other place. Because we have this darkness inside of our heart, our mind is not really fixed. The main thing is our subconscious mind. We cannot prepare our subconscious mind. We are doing so many things. We are practicing in Bhakti Path. We are chanting Mahamantra. But in our subconscious mind, we will store something, this bad quality, which is known as avachetana mind. And this subconscious mind is very dangerous. We are always driving by this. That is why we are trying to go somewhere, we are going somewhere. Because we are driving by the subconscious mind. So only by this bhakti path, if our mind will desire for this. In bhakti path, the most important thing is desire, you know. Maybe you are following the order of your Gurudev. Gurudev said that you have to chant 16 rounds every day, minimum. So you are chanting. But your mind, not with this practice. It is not touching your heart. Your Gurudev will advise that you have to do this deity seva. And only to follow these words, this order, you are doing deity seva. But you have not this really attachment with the deities. nothing will be fruitful. First you have to get this desire in your heart. Without desire, nothing will happen. That is why Narottam Das Thakur again and again, he just remembered us this point, not again and again in his Prarthana Kirtan. Sri Krishna Caitanya Mahaprabhu Dashe Das Seva Abhilasha Mage Narottama Das. I am the servant of Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. That is why I am praying, O Prabhu, send me this abhilash, desire for doing seva. Before he will say this, he describes this all. How we want to do this seva. Radha Krishna Pranamo Yugala Kishore Jivane Morane Vatiyar Nahimor Kalindiro Kulakali Kadambari Bon Ratano Bediro Pare Vashavadayan Shyamo Gaur Yangi Dibochwa Chanda Nirabandha Chamoro Dhulavo Kave Hari Mukha Chandra Gathia Malatir Mala Diboduhar Kare Adhare Tulya Dibo Korpura Tambure Lolita Vishakha Adi Japashaki Brindo Aggai Koribashva Charana Rubindo. So we describe all the way you want to do seva. I've enthroned the Jugal on the jewel throne, Simhasan. I'll offer garland, I'll offer sandal pearl, I'll offer betel leaves, and I'll follow the order of all Sakis, Lalita, Vishakha. But at the end, what is said? Shiva Vilash Mage Narottam Das. He asked, he prayed for the desire of Prabhu. First, I need this desire to do seva. If there is no desire, then maybe I will do so many things by their order, following their order. But nothing will be fruitful. That is why we need to follow this bhakti path, and always we have to pray for this desire. First of everything. Then this desire will come in our heart. Then we'll get this attachment. Then all these steps will come on the way up to achieving prema. Ado Saradhya Tato Sadhu Sangha. This all stages will come one after one. That is why we need to follow this bhakti path. What Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu advised to us. There are so many bhakti paths. But we have to follow this, because only by this way we can achieve prema. Because outside of Braj, they also follow the bhakti path. So many devotees. They also follow this bhakti path. Just say yesterday, Srutadev, Bahulashya, Sri Rama. All of them, they follow bhakti path to worship Krishna. But you know, what was their difference? They worship Krishna alone. They have this Aishwarya mood in their heart. This word, Krishna jodi chute bhakte bhukti mukti diya, kobhu prem na hidaya na rakhe lukaiya. What it said in this verse? Krishna always giving to his devotees, sometimes so many aishwaryas, sometimes mukti, liberation, but he never gave to anyone prema. He always hid this. He always hid prema from his devotees. But the truth is there. Yesterday we have listened about this verse in another way. Today in another way we are listening. But the truth is, he has not this ability to give prema to anyone without Srimati Radharani. But he is pretending this. I have prema, but I am hiding this. How he can give, how he can distribute this prema when Radharani is not there? Radharani is Shakti, his power, his own potential. If she is not there, how he can give? Never. Maybe Balaram was there. But without Srimati Radharani, he is not allowed to give to anyone. If she will allow, then he can. That is why all the parikar outside of Braj, they try to achieve this prema, this high prema. But when Radharani was not there, they never achieved this stage. They never get this prem in their life. They always worship Krishna with aishwarya, with full of dedication. No confusion is there. With full of bhakti. Yes, that was true. But lack of prema was there. Because they worship only Krishna. Sridhama Gupta worship only Krishna. Srutadev, he only worship Krishna. Bahurasha, he only worship Krishna. And all the others also. That is why when Uddhava, he went to Vrindavana and he met all the Premgopals and Srimati Radharani. After he came back from Braj, he describes all this. What was happened there in Vrindavana? What Nanda Baba Mahaprabhu said to him, what they asked about Krishna. And at the end, when Krishna asked about the Premgopals, oh Uddhava, did you meet them? Premgopals? Then Uddhava said, yes. What was happened there? You know, Prabhu, I tried to give them some relief from their pain. That's why I said, how you are crying for Krishna, Krishna is also crying for all of you, always. Even when he is sleeping, he is crying to chant this name of Radha. Krishna was really surprised. You said this today? Yes, Prabhu. Then, what they say? You know, Prabhu, after I said this, they started to chastise me. Why? They said to me, "Oh Uddhav, maybe you are the direct disciple from Brihaspati. Maybe you are a great scholar. But you have no knowledge about prema. That's why you said like this. If you know about this prema, then you will say to us, Krishna forget us. Krishna completely forget. And he is happy now with all his wives. If you say like this, then we will get some relief from our pain. Because always we are trying to, when he was here, always we are trying to give him some happiness. Maybe we can or not. But when you say this, that Krishna is crying for us, that means he is getting pain. And he got this pain from us. No, now we are feeling our life is really useless. We tried, but never get a little bit happiness, little bit pleasure to Krishna. Buddha said, "Oh Prabhu, I was surprised to see their prema, love from you. Now I got this point. Why you are crying for them? Now I got this point. Why you are chanting Radha, Radha? Maybe you are sleeping. That time also you are chanting Radha, Radha. It's the high stage. When Uddhava, he went to Vrindavana, then he realized what is prema. But before, he was living with Krishna. Uddhava said this to Krishna, "Hey Prabhu, now I got the grip of Srimati Radharani, and now my heart is full of prema. I never get such feelings in my life. Now I realized what is prema." So, Krishna alone is not allowed to give prema. He has not this ability. He has not this ability to spread or distribute or give someone this highest prema. Only by radharani he can. That is why in Shastra they are said, Radha vame yada bhati tada madana mohana annatha vishwamohopi sakshat madana mohita. When Srimati Radharani is there with Krishna, then he is Madan Mohan. Then he can attract everything, everyone. But when Srimati Radharani is not with Krishna, that time he will not do this. That time he is not Madan Mohan. That time he will be bewildered by the Madana, Kama. That is why he needed these 16,000 wives and more. If Radharani was there, Radharani will be there, then he will not do this. And then also, this 16,000 wives with this 8 head, Pradhana Mahishi, Rukmini, Satyabhama, Jambavati, these main 8 wives. They tried, but they never satisfied Krishna. They tried. Krishna, he was chanting Radha Radha when they were sleeping with Krishna. So, they tried, but they never satisfied Krishna. Only Srimati Radharani can do this. That is why Sriman Mahaprabhu, they have so many bhakti paths. But Mahaprabhu, Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave us this path, pure. What in Chaitanya Chandramrita, Prabhupada Saraswati said, there was this bhakti path. Jo marga dura shunnavata ihavalat kantaka jyoti durgo mithyartha brahmakaja shabadira samayananda nishandatam shadda prattastantam pravati mahima snehavan hridguhaya. So there was that path. Bhakti path was there. Sriman Mahaprabhu, he just opened this path for everyone. Before Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, it was with full of thorns. Kantaka. This path was very dangerous to go. It was dark because nobody sought this path. Sriman Mahaprabhu, by his blessings, he opened this path. He cleared this road for everyone. Not only for the pure devotees, but for everyone. He did this for us. And this path will take us to the Nikunja Kutir. It started from our heart and it will drive us to Nikunja Kutir. So we have not to search the path, we have not to search in the scriptures, we have not to go here and there. This path is in front of everyone. Only we have to get the good guide, Sadguru, who will guide us for this bhakti path. That's why we have to follow this pure bhakti path. What Sriman Mahaprabhu said, he advised to us. When we will follow this bhakti path, then it will destroy this all. Not by the other bhakti path. When you will follow this pure bhakti path, following Srimati Radharani, as a servant of Srimati Radharani, as a manjari, then it will destroy. It will destroy the simple credits first.
Simple reactions.
Then the source of the sins, the seed, Papa Bijam, and then the darkness of ignorance. And then you will fill this heart, empty heart, with prema. Hari Shabder Bahu Artha Dui Mukhotomo Sarva Amangal Hare Prem dia Harinam. There have so many meaning of this word Hari. But two is main for us, most important for us. The first is Sarvamangal Hare. What Haridas Thakur is saying now. Taking away all the inauspicious things, and then when it will be empty, then you will fill it with prema. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave us this prema with Harinam.
radharani.
Because, in the Veda, they describe that the highest path of Ishvara sadhana, worshipping Sri Krishna, Supreme Godhead, the highest path is Ganam. Gana Parataranam. You can chant by your mind, it will work for you. You can chant Mahamantra by Upanshu, like hissing sound. It will work for you and for some subtle body. Whispers. Whispering. But when you sing loudly Mahamantra, then it will work for everyone. So by Mahamantra singing, it will satisfy the devotees first. When the devotees will satisfy, then Sri Krishna will be satisfied. Because he is following the satisfaction of his devotees, pure devotees. He is following their desire, he is following their mind, he is following their hearts. If devotees is happy, Krishna is happy. So that is the best way for Ishvara Aradhana, Krishna Aradhana. Do kirtan more and more and more. Because Sama means praying. There is one part in 4 Veda, it's Sama Veda. In this Veda, in this part of Veda, there has only the praying, the singing. That's why Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave us this Mahamantra. And he free from all rules. You can chant with numbers, Shankhanam, and also you can do kirtan loudly, without any count. You can chant count, with count, and you can sing without counting anything. Mahamantra is, in one side, this is Mahamantra, and in one side, it is Tarak Brahma. By this Mahamantra, you will get this liberation, Mukti. By this Mahamantra, you will get relief from all sinful reactions. That is why Sriman Mahaprabhu, he distributed this Nama with Prema. Which was before? Nama or Prema? What he gave before? First, prema, then nama, or first nama, then prema?
Together. Simultaneously.
Simultaneously, together. Jiva Goswami, to describe this, to explain this, which is first, he gave an example. Because he was Nyayic Pandit. He was very scholar in Nyaya. So that's why he put one Nyaya rules about this point. Janat Karati. If we'll throw one dish, plate, from up to ground, then it will sound, is not? Jan. In Bengali, we'll say in that way, Jan Karpurga. What was first? It will fall down first, or then the sound, or the sound first, then it will fall down. It was together. Maybe we will say Nama Prema or Prema Nama. Any way we can say this, but he gave it together to us. Then why we are not feeling this prema? Why not? Because Narottam Das Thakur in his prayer, he said, Gaurango namete jhure nittolira tarispure. If we chant Gaurnam, if we chant Harinam, then tears will come out. Anandasru. Je Gaurangeর নাম লয় তার হয় প্রেমোদয়। তারে মুই যাই বলি হারি গৌরাঙ্গ নামেতে ঝুরে নিত্য লীলা তারে স্ফুরে সৃজন ভক্তি অধিকারী। তাই তো? We'll chant Mahamantra, Sri Gauranitai name, suddenly the prema will appear in their heart. Suddenly tears will come out. But surprising things, I am chanting Gauranam and Mahamantra every day, so many. But never I feel this prema in my heart. Never tears come out. So where is the prema? Where is the prema? Mahaprabhu lied to us that he said that I gave prema with nama, but he did not. What? Yes. There has one rule. Niraparad naam hoite hoy prema. When we are not feeling this prema in our heart, when it is not really appearing in our heart, so we have to know this, there must be some aparadhis there. I said this yesterday, that by Mahamantra we can do so many things. By Mahamantra it will destroy suddenly this all. This simple reaction, darkness of ignorance, the source of sins, everything. But if you want prema, then you have to follow these aparadhas. There is Nama-Acarya. What is that? What is that aparadhas, offenses? How we can follow this? How we can go away from this? If there is aparadha. And what kinds of aparadha is there about Nam? Not only about Nam, there has Siva-aparadha and Nama-Aparadha. 2 steps. 2 different parts. But for prema, we have to mainly follow this Nama-Aparad first. Then Seva-Aparad will come. So what is this all Nama-Aparad? Tomorrow we'll listen to this. Now you got this point before, I said. So tomorrow we'll know what is that Nama-Aparad. Why we have to sincere about these points? Because we need prema. We are not following bhakti only to get rid from the sins. No. Only by Vaishnava Kripa, all the sins will go out from our heart. All the sinful reaction will go out from us. But we need prema in our life. That is why we have to follow this. That is why we are practicing. Isn't it? For this prema, highest prema in our life, in our heart. Because we have to please Krishna, Sri Gaura Nityananda. That is why we offered our life to them. If we cannot, then our life will be useless. So we have to know this and we have to follow this sincerely. Tomorrow we'll listen this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Guru.